For Module 3, we leave the Bardach book and start the Craft book. Here we look at chapters 1 and 2 of Part 1. You also have your policy paper topic summary due. Chapter 1 provides a foundation and orientation to the vocabulary and concepts for the rest of the text. It clarifies basic concepts and discusses why we should be aware of public policy decisions. Because public policy is not made in a vacuum, this chapter explores the social, economic, political, governing, and cultural contexts that affect the development and implementation of policy decisions. There are political, moral, ethical, and economic rationales for government intervention. The chapter details how market failures can occur in a variety of ways. The chapter introduces the concepts of policy analysis, presenting some criteria for analyzing public policy, effectiveness, efficiency, and equity. When reading this chapter, there are several questions and issues you should think about. The first of all is, what exactly is public policy? It is government action in response to public problems. It really is what government at all levels does on a day-to-day basis. So what are public problems? They are problems that are not being solved by the free market or by individuals themselves. To solve any problem or reach any goal, we need new courses of action, which can be laws, regulations, or even programs. So one of the questions is, why do we need or why do we have policies at all? And the idea is that we want to promote the public good. So why do we study public policy? So we can certainly improve citizens' ability to participate and make choices. It provides more knowledge, and it improves citizens' ability to influence public decision making by allowing for more informed arguments. So what exactly can the government do through policy? It can have tax breaks or subsidize things, regulate behavior, educate its citizens, provide direct services, apply market incentives to guide behavior, as well as others. Chapter 2 focuses on the interrelationships of the major government institutions as well as the informal actors involved in making public policy. It begins with a discussion on the growth of government. It also overviews the government structures established by the Constitution, including the idea of federalism, federal-state relationships, and the separation of powers. Within the federal-state relationships, there are continuing controversies over the proper allocation of responsibility between various levels of government and the variation among the states in their capacity for public policy innovation. It describes the branches of government and their role in policymaking. There's also a discussion of the informal actors that affect policymaking, including the public at large, various groups and networks, as well as examining how the public influences policy solutions and the role of interest groups in lobbying. The purpose of the review is to reacquaint readers with the basic components of government and to understand how this influences policy formulation, as well as the reasons for policy delays and even gridlock. The knowledge helps us understand what needs to be done to improve government capacity for analyzing public problems and developing solutions. When citizens become better informed about policy and more engaged and active in policy processes, policy outcomes will improve. Our form of government has a huge impact on how policymaking is accomplished. Our checks and balances through federalism, separation of powers, and the three branches of government mean that there needs to be a lot of cooperation and agreement when policies are developed. Other issues for this chapter include, what are the advantages and disadvantages of divided power in our system? What institutions of government are involved in policymaking, and who else influences government policymaking?